Hello everyone. Today in this video we'll be discussing about the recent migration strategy changes announced by the Australian government. What are going to be the changes, who are going to be affected with these changes, and what are going to be the timelines for the changes to be implemented. So we'll be discussing about this. So prior to going into the discussion regarding the changes, let's discuss about the graduate visa 485. The graduate visa is a visa for the international students who have recently completed their studies and they are eligible to apply for the temporary graduate visa. The duration of this visa does vary accordingly depending upon the qualification you have completed. And then that's the visa where students are able to gain some employment or work experience prior to either be eligible for the PR or even return home. So this was a very good opportunity for the international students who could explore different pathways. But let's discuss about the changes. What are the changes? So the first and the foremost is where they have reduced the duration of the temporary graduate visa for the post-study work rights from 3 years to 2 years. So they are aiming to cut down the migration levels. So where the cost of living in the housing has gone high, and they are trying to reduce the migration levels. So what they are aiming is, so how they could do it. This is another initiative by them that they could reduce the duration of the graduate visas from 3 years to 2 years, and there won't be any applicants who will be able to apply for the extensions of the graduate visa unless you have studied in a regional area. So only the applicants who have studied in a regional area, they would be applied for the extensions for 1 to 2 years depending upon where they have studied, but otherwise they won't be eligible for the extensions. And the most surprising one is the age, where they have cut down the age from 50 years to 35 years of age. This is the most shocking one for everyone who is in a pathway, who are studying or who are considering to apply for the graduate visa in the coming months, or who are in this transition. So it will affect a lot of students who are over here studying, and they are just around in that age group. So I hope government does come up with a strategy where they, especially for the ones who are over here, they could apply for the graduate visa or consider, give some sort of a timeline where they are the ones who are over here, they were not aware regarding the changes, so they could plan their journey accordingly regarding the migration pathway. So I hope government does come up with this. And the fourth one is where they have abolished the 476 and the replacement streams. So 476 was mainly for the overseas applicants who were applying from outside of Australia, it wasn't for the graduate visa holder, but it will be abolished. So there's another one where they are changing the streams. Currently there are 5 streams when you are considering to apply for the graduate visa, so which is quite confusing, and they are trying to make it only 2 so that there is no confusion, because if you apply under the wrong stream, most likely you will get a negative outcome. So this is, I could say it's a good initiative by them. So where we have discussed about the age factor, we have discussed where they are aiming to cut down the age factor as well, and the replacement stream will be abolished. So another one is the most crucial one, where they are restricting the temporary graduate visa holders from further applying for the student visa. So this was a very common pathway. Students who were not able to explore their migration pathway during the graduate visa, they were applying for further student visa to maintain their stay and be eligible for the PR pathway. But what government is aiming at, because especially the students who have studied, for example, the master or the bachelor courses, they were going for the lower level courses, so it doesn't seem that they are a genuine student. So this is what they are aiming down to cut down the migration levels, so that the student visa pathway is not being used to maintain your ongoing stay. They want only genuine student, and this is going to be coming under the new genuine student test, which is another initiative announced by under the student visa section. But if you are a holder of a graduate visa, you will not be able to apply for the student visa under the new changes proposed. So yes, the duration will be reduced, the age is going to be reduced, and all these changes. But the only thing the Australian government is aiming at over here is that they want the workforce who are ready to work in the skilled sector in their nominated occupation, rather than just extending their stays. Because earlier overall what they are worked out is that you could stay in this country for almost 8 years after the completion of your studies if you are going to complete on a student visa and a graduate visa. So this is what they are trying to cut down the numbers, because as per their data released yesterday, almost 19,000 students and the graduate visa holders are over here for almost 9 years, and they are not able to explore their migration pathway on a permanent basis. So they do not want that those kind of applicants are over here and they're keeping on from hopping from one visa to another to maintain their stay. So this is what they're aiming at. So yes, these changes will affect a lot of, we'll see how this thing plays out down the track, and the implementation would, they haven't given any indicative date or a definite date, but it would be somewhere early next year, so which is going to be in few months. So I hope they have got some strategy in place for the ones who are studied or who are in studying over here, about to complete their studies and are falling in that age bracket, so they don't get affected with this. So we'll keep you posted. So just keep, we'll be posting a few other videos regarding the upcoming changes. So thank you for watching.